Hi, and welcome back to Figuring Out the Rest. Welcome to my channel if it's the first time you're coming here, and welcome back if it's not. Today, I want to share with you an easy recipe for banana chocolate chip mini muffins. And this started out as a banana bread recipe I got from a friend about 30 years ago, and it is dog-eared and falling apart, and I redid it recently because I wanted to share it with everybody. It's so easy. It has most of the ingredients you have right in your cupboard, and whenever the bananas would go too far in their ripeness, this is a crowd pleaser. So it started out as banana bread, and over the years I added chocolate chips to it, which made, of course, it even better. And then I found mini muffin pans, and I adjusted the recipe to make them in the muffin pans, and I can make usually 46 to 48 muffins with this, and they're so handy and easy to eat. It made it easier when I brought them to school for the other teachers to pop them in their mouths as they went past, because it was just so much easier than having to worry about slicing off a piece of banana bread. So these are banana chocolate chip mini muffins. So easy, so delicious, and only needing 9 ingredients. Simply having sugar, butter, eggs, bananas, water, flour, baking soda, salt, and baking powder. And that's it. And it's things we have in our cupboard. So whenever people would give me extra bananas that had gotten too ripe, which they did, then I would make them into muffins and bring them back to school the next day, because the cafeteria, when the bananas would go bad, would put them and say, here Sue, make some banana muffins. So I'm like, okay. And they were pretty easy to make, and they only take about half an hour from start to finish. They only need about 13 to 15 minutes in the oven, and that is it. And then they cool off, and they are so good. You're gonna want to try at least a few, maybe about 10 or 12. Hold on. Just going to show you that this is all that's needed for this. Those are my muffin tins. A great discovery at Walmart. I have the butter. I like it softened. I like it kind of melted in the microwave first. It makes it easier. It should be softened, but there's flour and eggs and the bananas that get nice and brown, and some chocolate chips. And it really is this simple. It really is. All you need is just these little ingredients. And as I mix them up, I will show you. And of course, the great results afterwards too, of course. But this is all that's needed for this simple recipe. And we're back. I'm going to show you. I'm going to put the cup of sugar, and this whole recipe will be able to be given to you later. 1/3 cup of butter. I already did my 2 eggs. They look so nice. 2 eggs in there. I put my bananas, my mashed bananas, and my water. So I'm going to quickly, you just need to beat it for like 30 seconds. I kind of mush down the bananas sometimes. Gives them a little go. That fast. See how fast that was? It was in real time and everything. Then I add in my flour. Need a little baking soda. A little baking powder. A little bit of salt, which I don't always put in my recipes, but I will in this one. And chocolate chips. Mix it back up. real time. It is literally that fast and easy to do. So we have, make sure it's all mixed up, the flour on the side sometimes. And then I'm going to drop it in. I already greased these pans. I'm going to drop them in. I like to use a spoon because it is literally a spoon. I mean, you literally have to just do this. It doesn't use another spoon to get off though. I mean, that's literally all you need to do. So I'm going to fill these up and I'm going to come back when I show you the finished product. But basically, you're just doing, that's all you need to do. Depending on how you fill them up, about 3/4 of the way. If you do them too high, they're going to get a little nice little muffin top, which is nice if you're a muffin, not if you're a human being having a muffin top, but these come out so good. So there's like a basic idea of filling it, and I won't bore you with filling up all the cups. I'll come back. Okay, so as you can see, I was able to make 48 mini muffins. I filled both tins up, and there are probably different tools you can use for making them the perfect amount in each one, but I use a spoon, and this works. They'll be nice, they won't be too high. And now I'm gonna put them in the oven about 13 minutes, usually about 350, but I always check them to make sure, just in case they go a little, they cook a little faster sometimes. So it's always good to check your baked goods anyway. And we're back. This is the finished product. There were 48, and then I had a couple, my daughter had a couple, so it's probably about 40 left on there right now. Look how much it makes. There's different sizes of the muffins, and there's lots of different kitchen tools you can get to make just same amount in each one. But for my purposes, I was trying to stretch out to 48, so I didn't do exactly the same amount in each one. But look at that. Beautiful, so good. When they first come out of the oven, the chocolate is just melted still. Oh, so delicious. You're gonna want to eat like all of them. But they're good to share with family and friends. Enjoy! These little things are so good and easy to make. And I want you to know that you saw how easy it was, and even the amount of time it took. These only took a little over 10 minutes in the oven. I checked them because they were getting a little dark around the edges, and I made sure, and they were still good. So they came out by around 11 minutes, and they only took a few minutes to cool, and they are so delicious. So if you are a fan of banana and chocolate chips, and banana and chocolate chips together, you also can put walnuts in them if you like walnuts, banana walnut, because a lot of people like those banana walnut muffins. I prefer chocolate chips, and so they taste so good. But easy recipe and to make, and it only takes less than 30 minutes, and they're so good. So I will give you a link to the recipe. Thank you, and subscribe. Here's a recipe for the banana chocolate chip mini muffins. It's very easy, does not take a lot. As you saw in the video, it's so easy to make. They taste so good. They last a few days too. They don't just go stale. I'm still eating some from the ones I made. But so try them out and let me know what you think. You can comment below. I will put a PDF of the recipe in the comments below, in the description below, and love for you to subscribe to my channel. I'll be working on new content every week. Thank you.